Hello, this is Potatoes coming at you on November 22nd, 2024 with what's going on in your World of Warcraft today. Get ready for those Silithid fragment stonks to drop into the toilet because there are crystals out there with Karaji spawning and there is rep aplenty to be ground. One guildmate of mine reported they were able to grind nearly halfway to neutral in just a few hours yesterday. Head on over to Wowhead to get a refresher on how you achieve the commendation signets. Of course, you'll need to get your crafting hands ready because it is all about professions to get the signets. As was to be expected, we are stuck on logging in. Oh my gosh. We got in immediately. In a surprising turn of events, we were able to log in immediately and within just a few minutes create our first character in the hardcore realm. Blizzard did add additional hardware mid-game in order to address any issues people had. Layers spooled up left and right, and in my experience this was one of the smoothest classic rollouts we've ever seen. By the end of the evening there were 37 pages of death in the death log, and although Devious Pillager did seem a little more quiet due to the hardcore fresh release, some guilds like Hardcore Elite were still running their raids in Blackwing Lair. It's been a growing concern that this fresh hardcore realm may split the community unnecessarily, and as of right now it seems to be true, with many guilds staying on their old realms like Hardcore Elite, one of the mainstays of the hardcore scene, and other guilds such as OnlyFangs and Fangsley trying their hand at the new realm, rushing their way to Molten Core once again. With the release of fresh servers, of course, means there will be a race to 60. If you haven't checked it out yet, get over to race.aotc.gg and go check out the leaderboards right now. As we can see, Vitochi is currently number 1 in the US on Doomhowl, followed closely by Ampi Blast. Ampi, famously the guild leader for Frontier and the first guild to take down Kel'Thuzad in the initial hardcore WoW release, dying on the fight, making it one of the most epic runs anyone has ever seen. And who could forget Vitochi, the player to win the last hardcore race to World First? Scrolling through the race to first contenders, we can see a few familiar guilds: OnlyFangs, Fangsley of course, Purpose, one of the stronger guilds on Devious Pillager, has made an appearance, as well as a new guild, of course, Erect League. Jumping over to the race in Europe, we have NTFF, surprisingly a rogue in first place, with a few noteworthy guilds of Soul of Iron and Alpha, as well as Cozy Hardcore, and of course a name synonymous with all of Warcraft, Nihilum. I look forward to the coming days and seeing the race unfold, as well as seeing which guilds will rise to the top and be the first few to conquer Ragnaros on the fresh hardcore realms. That's it for me. I've got to get back to leveling, and as always, stay classy, Azeroth, and thanks for stopping by. Get ready for